Hey everyone, this is Ariel, the Client Service Director of Dental Nachos, and I am here with Dr. Mopper, co-founder of Cosmedent. Dr. Nacho is lucky to interview him today, so here is Dr. Nacho.
Thanks, Ariel. Super excited to be here on the Dental Nachos Supreme group. One of the things that we do is bring key resources, amazing people and sponsors to you. And this is just a super awesome treat for me. Dr. Buddy Mopper is a legend in dentistry, dentisting, composite. I can't wait for him to share what he does. So thanks for being on with us, Dr. Mopper. Share with us a little bit about what Cosmedent does, about what you do, and we have dental students in this group. So take a minute and also just share your journey through dental life with them.
Okay, I will. Do you want to ask me questions or you want me to start?
You start. Tell us a little bit well, I wanted to share with you, I have a classification for dentists, Dr. Mopper. So if you're 10 to 25 years out of school, you're a medium-age dentist. That means you're a MAD. If you're 25 to 40, you're a seasoned age dentist. How many years out of dental school are you?
Well, I graduated in 1962, so do the math. It's,
62? So
yeah.
we almost 58 years. So 40 plus years makes you a golden age dentist. So that's what you are.
That's what I am. I would still be practicing if I hadn't developed an essential tremor 3 years ago. And looking through optics that made it worse. And so I decided it's time maybe to give it up. But incidentally, I got rid of the essential tremor. So if any of your audience want to know how it happened, I'll be glad to tell them.
Share that with us. Well, that means, Dr. Mopper, before you're actually one of our best. Now, I know you're working with Cosmedent, which you founded, and helping dentists that way. But that means you're a RAD. You're a retired age dentist now. So
I'm retired, but I still work and I still teach.
I love that.
I still love what I do. If it hadn't been for what I do and my family, I wouldn't be here today because I've had lots of things health-wise, but I've overcome every one of them because of the people around me, and it's been wonderful. So
that's awesome. Life is about overcoming our challenges. Well, So let's start with Cosmedent. Share with us about founding it, what Cosmedent is doing now, and a little history of that.
Well, we started the company almost 38 years ago, and it was founded because I was doing cosmetic dentistry with other materials besides our own, and I had other concepts, and I went to other manufacturers, and they didn't want to listen to me at that time. So partner of mine who is deceased now, Norm Feigenbaum, started the company called Cosmedent along with Mike O'Malley, who is my partner in business. And we started with the concept that there's a lot more you can do with bonding than to do fillings, because that's what they were doing with it. And they weren't doing it very well. And so we had the idea that, hey, and I was doing diastema closure at that time, class 4 fractures, even some veneering at that date, and I knew how great it was. And minimally invasive dentistry was a key to me, and doing seamless restorations was my desire. And we felt that we could make the products that existed, we could make them much better, and that was our whole concept.
I love that, Dr. Mopper, and I want to share. So when if you're 0 to 2 years out of dental school, you are a baby age dentist, a BAD. Ariel might have that sign for me here, the baby age dentist. So when I was a BAD in 2004, I worked with my dad for 11 years, amazing mentor and friend. Unfortunately, he passed away 4 years ago. I worked with my brother, but he said, we have to go see Buddy Mopper at the Greater New York Dental Meeting. And we went to see you. We did a hands-on course. You and Bob Margis was great. But a couple stories about me. One, I have a diastema closure with your material from my dad done 5 years ago, because he said we have to order from Cosmedent the bleach shade. And if you went to our office right now and they had a camera there, the most ubiquitous thing we have is your polishing paste. I see in my mind all the time my dad putting out that orange and white tube.
It's a remarkable polishing paste because it'll do more than just polish composite. It'll put a final polish on porcelain. You can polish metal with it of any kind. You could actually, if you're working with that polishing paste, enamelize. The thing about it is that the nice thing when you do a prophylaxis, you roughen up the tooth surface a little bit. If you just hit it with a little enamelize, it brings the luster back and the surface smooths back. It's unbelievable. Patients just love it. So we use it all different ways. It's a remarkable polishing paste.
So we've used that in our. We've used that thousands of times, just like nachos, Dr. Mopper. It goes with anything, renamelized, and I see it. So you started Cosmedent 38 years ago. You guys
Yes.
have been developing all different types of aesthetic cosmetic dentistry. You also share with us, you have your own CE center. Share with us a little bit about that.
Well, that's called the Center of Aesthetic Excellence. It's a great center. We have the best teachers in composite bonding and composite techniques and lamination techniques that I think there exist in the world today. Jason Smith and you mentioned Newton Law. I'm there. My partner Dennis Hartlieb is there. Bob Marges is there. Corky Wilhite is there. And we've got some younger guys who are just absolutely outstanding. And it's a great center. We take 15 students and we mentor them for 2 days, and we can change people's lives in a very short period of time. I think people, to tell you the truth, have made bonding too hard. What our systems do is make it easy. That's what we're all about.
Yeah.
Simplification, okay? And then we're all about making people understand what each one of these materials, your microhybrid, what is it? What does it do? What's a nanofill do? What's a microfill? So many people don't realize that if you want to really replicate enamel, microfill is the only way to go because it's the only one that stays polished long term and it holds its color. Its color retention is incredible. Its translucence is like the enamel surface. It lets things shine through. It's an amazing material. It's been out 30 years and we've never changed this product. And it really is a Stradivarius for the enamel service. Okay.
That is awesome. Grants me a checklist manifesto. I think what you've said is some things, and while we do these interviews I do are designed just like nachos, all different types of toppings, practice management, clinical, but everything that matters needs a system and everything matters. And if things are too complicated, people give up. And I have this book that I love, the Checklist Manifesto. And I love that you guys have a streamlined approach. I mean, to my personal friends, Dr. Artie Volker and Dr. Matt Costa, awesome Cosmedent people.
Right,
Jason Smithson came into Philadelphia and gave an amazing 3-day CE course with Ben.
They're both at our center also.
Yeah, and we are doing a bonus CE in the Supreme, kindly sponsored by Cosmedent, with Jason from England on February 26th. So we're going to have that out. So I just love what you guys are doing, because even when I went to the New York meeting, 15 years ago, I really admire what you guys do, because I did a multi-year GPR. I got a lot of training with implants, but I got it in a supportive environment. It's hard to get hands-on training when you leave dental school, and you guys have filled this gap with, being able to, what you guys did hands-on here in Philadelphia was so transformative for the dentist being there.
Well, that's what we do. We're trying to do it in dental schools, and we partnered with the University of Illinois. And so their kids are really getting hands-on training from us, as well as a lecture series on what makes these materials work and how to manipulate them, handling properties, instrumentation, and things of that nature. And it's a wonderful experience. The problem is there's so much to do in dental school, and there's so much emphasis on high tech that the skills are not being taught the way they should be. This is the way I think, okay? And it takes skill to do this, but it takes knowledge and how the materials work together to get the best results. And I think that's what we provide better than anybody in the world.
That is awesome. Now I want to talk for a few more minutes, but I want to share with our audience to reach out to Cosmedent. There's a couple ways you could do it. One, you were proudly shared that your 1-800 number is great. So it's 1-800-621-6729. Is that correct?
Correct.
So we'll put that in the comments. Call the 1-800 number. The website is cosmedent.com. Is there any other ways if you would want people to connect with you who are watching this?
If they want to connect with me, they can call my cell phone, 847-533-8844.
Look at that. Dental Nachos bring you Buddy Mopper's cell phone. Text him on the weekend, see what he's doing, what he's having.
Or they can do this. They can email me, okay, jdmopper15@gmail.com with their telephone number, and I'll call them back.
That's so kind of you. Tell us your email again one more time.
jdmopper15@gmail.com.
J is like in joy.
Right. B is in bud.
jbmopper15@gmail.com. Awesome. Well, before we jump off with our audience, Dr. Mopper, this has just been a real, true treat to have you on here. And I'd love that Cosmedent is sponsoring the Dental Nachos Supreme. What I'm doing with this is we are producing live CE on TV through Zoom. And we have people like Jason Smithson, Artie Volker, endo. I want dentists from around the country will sit at their home and watch, but then keep up the momentum and go to a hands-on course at Cosmedent, take a hands-on endo course, and really just raise the bar for dentistry.
Also have virtual courses that they can.
Yeah, we're gonna be sharing Jason
And
Smith, and I know
also,
he's put together something.
and almost every one of our lecturers have done a virtual course, so they can get that online too.
I mean, I actually believe in whether it's exercise, learning, financial planning, or learning dentistry, it's a combination of things.
Yes.
Online, in person, practicing. And one of the things dentistry is going through, I believe, some significant challenges. But one of the things from a learning perspective, we've never had a better opportunity to learn. Because back in 2004, I had to go from Philadelphia to New York, watch you and Bob Margis in person, get whatever I could get, and then go home. Now we have all these different ways to get this information into your brain, to your hands. So I just think that's awesome.
There's no doubt about it. And we're very heavily involved in that. That's what we've been basing our expansion on. And we know there's a lot of different ways to get education, and we're there for everybody. So
well also, I hope I come out. Where's the center located?
401 North Michigan. Chicago,
nice. We are
Illinois.
I hope to come out and have some nachos with you, Dr. Mopper, sometime.
Have you ever been to our center? You've never been there.
I was just in Chicago with my family, the Nacho family, for an ASDA event, but I want to come out soon.
You got to come up and see it. It's beautiful. It's a really neat place, and we have a great time when we do the courses. So it's a great place to be.
You have an awesome team too. I've loved getting to know all your team members too. So really appreciate what you're doing. Once again, reach out to Cosmedent, 1-800-621-6729. Ariel's going to say bye. We'll talk for a few minutes, Dr. Mopper. Dental Nachos Supreme crew. See you next week, February 19th for the Carl Corner Oral Surgery course, followed by February 21st, sleep apnea, and then February 26th, special bonus sponsored by Cosmedent with the awesome Jason Smithson from England. We're both going to have wine while we have it, since it's a virtual presentation. We both like wine, so that'll be a lot of fun. So I'll let Ariel say bye to you guys.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and be sure to reach out to Cosmedent with any questions. Have a great rest of your day.